Hello, my dear students. In the first part, we all know how the Europeans invented a new sea route to India. Now, in this part, we are going to see the which are the European companies came to India to trade. See this map once again. The Vasco da Gama came through this route and reached to India, and he got the permission from the local king Zamorin and started the trade with India. Nearby Portuguese started, and new European companies also came to India. Which are these? See, Portuguese were the first to trade in India, to re-establish the trade with the India by find out the new sea route to India. And then Dutch United East India Company was established in 1602. After that, English East India Company also came to India, and they also established their trading centers in India from the 1600. And then French East India Company also came to India, and they founded in 1664. These four Europeans were the men to arrive in India for the purpose of trade. Let us study one by one these companies. See, Portuguese. Already we know about the Portuguese little bit, up to Vasco da Gama, who came to Kapadu near Calicut, and he had the permission from the Zamorian local king and started the trade with India. But the Portuguese first viceroy Francisco de Almeida came to India, and he established blue water policy. In front of you, you can see the picture of Francisco de Almeida, who introduced the blue water policy. Remind it, the very important this one. Again, the what is the blue water policy means? The blue water policy means the Arabian Sea. There you can see the water area. On this water area, the Portuguese had the control over this part, and they wanted to strong control over this area, because the other Europeans also coming through this route, and if the other Europeans want to enter India through this route, they must take the permission from the Portuguese. That is the main reason for to introduce the blue water policy from Francisco de Almeida. The second viceroy of the Portuguese came to India. He was the Alfonso Albuquerque. He is the real architect and the real founder of Portuguese Empire in India, because he conquered the Goa from the Sultan of Bijapur in 1510, and he established the real trading center of Portuguese in India. That is why we know him as the real architect of the Portuguese Empire in India. The picture of the Albuquerque we can see in front of you. See this one. This is the main important. After this, we are going to see about the Dutch. Dutch are the from Holland and Netherlands. They are the residents of the Holland and Netherlands. They came to India for the purpose of trade and established the United East India Company in 1602. Dutch not only established in India but also established in Java, Indonesia, Sumatra, in other eastern provinces, eastern territories, eastern countries, their trade centers. But in India, they established their trading centers in Surat, Bharuch, Cambay, Cochin, Nagpattinam, Machilipatnam, Cinchura, and started to trade with India by these centers. But what happened? The Dutch were only concentrated on the trade, and they could not compete with the French and British in India. They only restricted area they had the control, and they only concentrated over the trade only. About this Dutch, but now we are going to see about the English, the very important Europeans who came to India for the purpose of trade. They established their English East India Company in 1600. They got the permission from Queen Elizabeth for the trade purpose for the 13 years duration, and they established the first commercial center at Surat and opened in 1613. Sir Thomas obtained the permission for the trade from the Mughal Emperor Jahangir in 1617, and British started to trade in India. British established other places also, their trade centers, Ahmedabad, Bharuch, Cambay, and other parts of the India also. This is about the English. Again, English, some important points are there about the English. The British took land from the king of Chandragiri in 1639 and built the first St. George port in Madras. Now we are calling this city as the Chennai. This around this St. George port, the Chennai city is spread over. Again, the Prince of England, Charles II, he gave the company Mumbai as the on the rent for the 10 years lease for the 10 pounds, and that is also under the East India Company. In 1690, the village of Calicut and Govindpur and other villages took by the English East India Company, and which were on the bank of river Hooghly, and they built the famous historical port known as the William Port. Around this port, the Calcutta city is spread over. Now we can see it. Okay.